What up, YouTube? Today we got another short unboxing first impression video about a knife that I just purchased from Amazon. And it's from Miguron Knives. And it's the budget version of a very popular knife from Miguron, which I feel like is probably overall the best Miguron that's out there. The most bought Miguron, most likely. And it is the Miguron Moyarl. So, and this is, like I said, this is the budget version of the Moyarl, which this is a new release. This is actually a new color version that was just released from Miguron Knives, and I liked it from the reviews, or from the photos, not the reviews. I liked it from the photos, what I saw, and it's still, like I said, it's a budget version. And let's see how it looks like in person. So, okay, so we got the box here. We got a, what is this? QC sheet, or what is that? No, it's just a card from Miguron. Then you got the cleaning cloth. And you got the candy. And that's pretty much it. What we got from Miguron here. So, like I said, this is the Moyarl budget version. It's got a QC sticker on here, which said it passed. So, we'll see how QC from Miguron is. It's my first Miguron in my hands. So, let's look. Wow, this looks nice. Yeah, it looks even better in person than on the photos, honestly. This is a very, very, very nice feeling G10. You got your steel liners here, this is all very smooth. You got, wow. You got your G10 back. Is that G10 or not? This is steel backspacer. Sorry. Yeah, it's a steel backspacer in black. So for the contrast. And then you got your titanium pocket clip, which is really nice for a budget knife. And yeah, besides that, you got, on this knife, you got one deployment method, which is the finger hole. So you can do a thumb flick or a reverse flick. There's no flipper tab, nothing, which I like. This is, it's a good, it's a good, very good looking knife. You don't seem to have much branding on here, besides the Miguron logo on the pivot. Hey. Let's do some size comparisons real quick in the closed position. So let's see. We got the let's use the Quibic and the Drift LCT. They are both a little bit larger. I'd say about a 1/4 inch maybe. Especially the Quibic is the Quibic is a 1/4 inch, and this is about maybe 3/16 longer. What else do we got? Let's take the Placoid from CBB and the Fantara from Sencut. Obviously, they're both larger, yeah, by probably a 3/4 of an inch. But yeah, they're pretty large knives in general. And then we got the Beluga from Petrified Fish, which that knife is, I'd say, about a 1/4 inch longer. And then we got the Blander 1, which, yes, it's a small knife, but this time it doesn't feel like it's completely lost against most of it that I have compared it to against so far. So yeah, it's I would say it's a good size knife. It's not a big knife. It's not a large knife, but I still liked it. Just in general, like I said, I'm expanding my view a little bit to all sizes of knives. Just in general, You can't just be stuck on large knives all the time. So let's do a weight check on this bad boy real quick. It's got some weight to it, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's overly heavy. I'm assuming it's 4 ounces or less. Yeah, right at 4 ounces. So we got 3.99. Damn, that was good. Let's do a hardware check since we already got it in hand. I believe that on this one, this is the first budget knife I'm holding in my hand that has actually all T8. So we got T8 pivot. We got T8 body screws. Wow. Yep. And let's see. And even the pocket clip. Even the pocket clip is a T8. So yeah, that's amazing. That's a mega point for Miguron knives here. So let's try the deployment. The reverse flick works. The thumb flick works also. Yeah, this is like the this is like the perfect hole for that, and this is like the perfect knife for that, to do that. So let's check one more time size comparison when it's open. So you can clearly tell. I mean, the knives that I just used, I don't think I have to reuse their name again since we just used them. You can clearly tell that this knife is not as large as any of them, but it's a good size knife. So against Little Lander, it's large, but besides against the other large knives that I have, it's pretty. It's a little shorter, not by much though. So as you can tell, I'd say, but against the most common size, I'd say these two are probably my favorite size knives when it comes to like having them in hand and feeling really comfortable in hand. So it's not much smaller. It's a little bit more than a 1/4 inch shorter, but not by much. But as you can see from the profile here, you got a very good way of compensating for that, because you got a extremely comfortable forward choil on this one here. So when you hold it, I mean, I can hold it with 4 fingers like this, and it's literally right at the edge of my hand. And if I use the forward choil, it even sticks out. So this is the way I would hold it if I need to cut something. Besides that, I would say I think besides anything that's positive on this knife, and this knife is really like so far the best budget knife I've held in my hand from all the knives that I've so far reviewed here, which is not that many on the channel. But yeah, it's if this had chimping here on top, this would be a 10 out of 10. Right now it's a 9.5 out of 10, I would say, which is still great. I mean, all the other knives were like a 7 and an 8 probably out of 10 or so. But this I would put this at 9.5 out of 10 when it comes to giving points to knives. So this is I'm really, and the feeling of this knife, this does not feel at all, I mean, not at all like a budget knife. The quality of the manufacturing here, you got your steel liner here, and this is just completely flush. There's no bad feeling. You can't feel there any, I mean, this is so comfortable. It is hard to describe. You would literally, I mean, if you want a good knife in the $60 range, which I think I paid $62 for this, this is like the knife to pick up. If you like exactly this style of knife. I was in between this colorway and then the other new colorway that they brought out, which is this similar to this but in blue, and the blade would be in satin. So I figured, I want something different because I already got a blue knife or got a couple blue knives, blue looking knives. So I figured I'm just gonna grab something, and I'm really happy with this. Let's get a measurement real quick on this boy, so you guys see actually how long it is. So we got a overall length of it's a 16th over 7.5. So, and the blade length is 3.25. We got a cutting edge of 2.85, maybe 2.9, something like that. So it's still a little bit over 3-inch blade. Cutting edge is decent for the size because of the massive choil that they put in here. If they had shortened the choil a little bit, you would have a little bit more cutting edge. But I think the way this is designed, the way this is looking and all it, this is in my opinion, the best looking budget knife that I have so far reviewed, and it is the best quality or the highest quality budget knife so far that I have reviewed. And I would, like I said, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10 when it comes to the quality of the knife or quality itself. I actually give the quality itself, I give it a 10 points. I deducted 0.5 just because the jimping is not here. That's the only reason why. But the quality of the knife is insanely good. This does not feel like a budget knife. If I wouldn't know any better, if I wouldn't have ordered this and somebody gave this to me, and me without researching this, I would definitely say this is a higher end knife, especially because of the titanium pocket clip. You got a good looking pocket clip. You got this will not be a pocket destroyer. This will be fine. It's got a decent feeling. Yeah, I would, like I said, I mean, this is a 10 out of 10, a super recommendation from me for this knife, and it looks amazing. So, and that's it for today. So if you guys like my content, I would appreciate if you comment, like, subscribe, and then I'll see you guys on the next one.